a large part of, I think, of the success of I Love Lucy was the kind of ingredient that contributes to the success of any other show that becomes a real runaway hit, and that is that all of the right talents just happen to get together in the right project at the right time in history. The writing that we did most naturally was the kind of material that they performed and understood most naturally. But in spite of all of the contributions of the other performers, the writers, producing, and everything else, we would have been no place if it hadn't been for the radiant talent of Lucille Ball.
He never appeared on screen. He never took a bow. But without him, Lucy Ricardo might never have existed. His name was Jess Oppenheimer, the head writer, producer, and quiet architect of I Love Lucy. While the world cheered Lucy's chaos and Desi's genius, Jess sat in his office, shaping every joke, every pause, every perfect meltdown. He didn't seek fame. He sought truth in comedy. In doing so, he didn't just write a sitcom, he built the foundation for every modern comedy that followed. This is Hollywood Reminders, and today, we're uncovering the life of the man who gave us I Love Lucy and asked for nothing in return. Jess Oppenheimer was born in 1913 in New York City. By the 1940s, he was one of radio's most sought-after writers. In 1948, CBS asked him to develop a new show for a B-movie actress named Lucille Ball. He created My Favorite Husband, a radio sitcom where Lucy played Liz Cooper, a witty, mischievous housewife. The show was a hit, but Jess saw something more. What if Liz Cooper wasn't married to a banker, but to a Cuban bandleader? What if it wasn't radio, but television? That spark became Lucy Ricardo and I Love Lucy. When CBS greenlit I Love Lucy in 1951, Jess did something revolutionary. He hired a writing team. He brought in Madelyn, Pugh, and Bob Carroll Jr. to sharp writers who understood Lucy's physical genius. Together, they formed TV's first true comedy writer's room. Jess set the rules. Every joke must come from character. Every scene must advance the story. And Lucy must fail spectacularly but never look foolish. He shaped classics like Job Switching, The Chocolate Factory scene in Lucy Does a TV commercial, the Vitameatavegamin episode. He didn't just write gags. He wrote humanity. Desi invented the cameras, but Jess invented the soul. But behind the laughter, tension grew. Desi Arnaz wanted more control. Jess, the writer, believed the script was sacred. In season 3, Desi began rewriting scenes on set, speeding up dialogue, and cutting moments Jess felt were crucial for comedic timing. The clash came to a head, and after season 3, Jess stepped down as producer. He didn't leave in anger. He left on principle. As he later wrote, comedy isn't about chaos. It's about control. He knew the show could survive without him, but he also knew he'd already built its DNA after I Love Lucy. Jess didn't chase fame. He co-created Get Smart, but he never again reached the same cultural heights, and he was okay with that. In 1996, he published his memoir, Laughs, Luck, and Lucille. It's a love letter to the craft, filled with quiet admiration for Lucy's discipline. He never claimed sole credit. He simply said, "We all brought something. I brought the words when he died." Few headlines marked his passing, but in every sitcom writer's room today, his rules still echo. Jess Oppenheimer's legacy isn't just in reruns, it's in structure. He pioneered character-driven humor and the idea that women could be funny without being mean. Today, from Seinfeld to Ted Lasso, the DNA of his storytelling lives on. So let's say his name, Jess Oppenheimer, the man who saw Lucy not as a clown, but as a comedian with a mission. The next time you watch I Love Lucy, listen for the rhythm, because that rhythm was written by a man who believed comedy was art, not accident. If this story moved you, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more untold stories from Hollywood's hidden architects. Until then, keep reminding the world of the legends, even the ones who stayed behind the curtain.